Well, when we talk about traffic congestion, now we talk not just about Bengaluru, we also talk about Gurgaon traffic as well. But let's come back to speaking about how things are changing in Bengaluru. Now, we saw the inauguration of the Yellow Line, and with that, it was said that nearly 2 lakh people it would service in that particular region itself. Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself came and inaugurated this particular line. Has it made any difference in that particular area of Bengaluru? Because that is one place, Silkboard Junction, that is spoken about, where time and again people say they can get congested, traffic can get congested for us. I'm joined by Joint Commissioner Traffic, Mr. Karthik Reddy. Thank you so much for talking to us here at CNN News 18. Ever since you've taken up, we have seen also lots of changes happening. You said foot on the ground, we see foot on the ground, but now we're also seeing that there's been a decrease in congestion in certain important areas. How is that happening?
Thank you, ma'am. Like we said about this Yellow Line, the Honorable Prime Minister inaugurated the Yellow Line Metro on 10th of August. So it started functioning on 11th. So we did our analysis on 10 days after it was started, and we saw a decrease of around 18 to 20% of congestion, specifically on Hosur Road. Even the congestion at Silkboard is that point was also reduced, but still there is very high congestion. And once the double decker the flyover from Silkboard to Ragiguda is finished, we'll probably see even lesser congestion at that point.
But sir, what is the kind of percentage you've seen that has reduced since are more commuters taking the Yellow Line? Has there been a behavioral change in people to shift from private vehicles to using metro services, bus services?
If you see, almost daily metro ridership is around 55 to 60,000 on that Yellow Line, and a lot of people are taking that interchange and coming to Ragiguda and coming in this direction towards Electronic City. Yes, we see when we look at the number of vehicles that are passing on Hosur Road, there is a major change, because most of them who are coming on the metro are the techies who are working in Electronic City. Yes, there is a big change, but currently, since metro is only having 3 trains to operate on that route, I think with increase in very short future, the ridership will be very high, and simultaneously they will see a bigger decrease in congestion on that stretch.
How much has that congestion reduced by?
Like 18 to 20%, 10 days after that this thing was opened.
So this is also a hub where we see Electronic City gets connected there. It's the IT hub of Bengaluru city amongst the other hubs, that clusters that we see. But a lot of people also staying in surrounding areas like HSR layout, which also they use as residential, but they come to work at Electronic City. And this area, like where the Yellow Line runs, also sees a lot of people coming using that. So do you think there has been that change also in terms of, we're asking a behavioral pattern, but people also using, they are less using more of public transport like buses, feeder services from Electronic City, especially to, and that is reducing, bringing that reduction by 18 to 20%?
If you see, BMTC has launched some few buses in the last 2-3 weeks from Sarjapur Road all the way to HSR. This has, from what we have heard, they have got very good response from those buses. These are mainly people who are taking buses from Sarjapur Road, coming to HSR, and then taking the metro towards Electronic City. So you see a lot of sizable change in the behavioral pattern of the people who are ditching their private vehicles and shifting to public transport. This has certainly reduced the congestion at different points across the city.
So can this be replicated in other parts of Bengaluru, because you have other junctions like Marthahalli junction also that sees a lot of congestion? Yes. So are you trying some, is there a formula that you have figured out?
We are actually, there is a lot of congestion on the outer ring road, the Vartur Marathalli road, and certain pockets in the east part of Bangalore. So we are actually, we had one professor from ISC also visits at certain 4 points which are choke points for us, and he has asked for some data which we will be sharing to come out with what possible engineering changes and transport traffic related changes that we can take to ease congestion there. But we are on it, and like I always say, public transport is one where people have to opt to reduce the less number of reduce congestion and to have less number of vehicles on the road. I think the inauguration of the blue line, that is outer ring road, will be a game changer.
What are the big things that in Bangalore needs to do in terms of traffic management now? Because you're seeing improvement. So which are these big ticket changes that you want to make now?
Main is they have to ditch their own vehicles. They have to take the public transport. Here, second part is they have to maintain the civic sense. Following the lane discipline and traffic rules is the utmost important thing as of now.
Right. We are also looking at more extension of the metro lines as well. So will that also help in relieving traffic, especially when you're talking about Hebbal towards the airport? The blue line is also expected in a few years from now.
Like I said, the blue line, as of today, it should be inaugurated sometime 1 year from today. So once the blue line is operational, I think it is going to be a game changer to reduce the congestion on the outer ring road to a maximum extent.
So I started this conversation by comparing Bengaluru and Gurgaon also, because we did see. But after Gurgaon, the visuals that we saw, we also saw similar, again, drone visuals of Bangalore getting congested. Would there be a time we actually see less traffic congestion or Bangalore getting the tag off completely?
Like I said, the more faster we switch to public transport, we should have less congestion, and the tag of having slow traffic should go away.
Right. Thank you so much for talking to CNN News 18. Thank you very much. When we talk about Bengaluru's roads, traffic and congestion on roads, one of the places that actually people talk largely about earlier was the Silbo Junction. So we decided to come here at Silbo Junction, and we also chose the time, especially when traffic is at its peak. But things have changed of late, and there are many reasons to it. But one of the latest reasons is the yellow line that has just recently been inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And this particular line that we have seen, though the frequency of trains is between timings is around 20 to 25 minutes, but still, according to the Bangalore Metro, Namma Metro, the ridership has gone all the way up since its launch to 60,000 passengers of footfall per day. Now let us show you the traffic that is usually there. This traffic used to have people who would spend any time between 10 minutes to around an hour in this particular choke point itself. Another infrastructural issue that has been brought in is a double-decker flyover along with the metro. Now this double-decker flyover also helps ease traffic and move towards Electronic City and Bomanahalli as well. So this is why, according to the traffic police now, that the traffic has actually gone down in terms of number of people using it, has gone down between 15 to 20%. It's also interesting that there's been a lifestyle change amongst people. Ever since the yellow line has started, people have started using the yellow line and the interchange as well. So we have 3 lines in Bengaluru, which is the purple line, the green line and the yellow line. So with interchanges as well, people are able to come. But let me also tell you one interesting part about this area. This also connects you to areas, if people understand Bengaluru, HSR layout, Bomanahalli, Electronic City. Electronic City is the hub where we see a lot of IT companies, apart from various other IT clusters. But HSR layout, Kormangla are also areas where people come and use it as residential areas. So the connectivity also is seen, and a lot of feeder buses that are also brought in by LCTA, which is also the governing body that helps in administration of Electronic City. They also have a lot of feeder buses between the yellow line and the Electronic City. So that has also helped ease traffic. This is a scene in Bengaluru which the traffic police want to replicate in other parts of the city as well. They say that this kind of ease of traffic is seen because people are using the yellow line more often, people are using public services and public transport, they're using buses as well, and they have reduced their own personal use of vehicles. If this can be replicated in various parts of cities, and as the Joint Commissioner of Traffic told CNN News 18, Karthik Reddy told us that it's possible that they can aim at removing the tag that Bengaluru has of being the most congested city amongst the congested cities also in the world. We've seen how the traffic we saw in Gurgaon as well, but drains do affect, and we do see drone visuals that come. But the question is again, will Bangalore be able to remove its tag and shake off the tag of being called the most congested in terms of traffic city on the roads? The time usually now taken especially has been reduced by 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes on the road. Whether they can do a larger amount of this is what depends on 3 major things. One is the use of public transport by people themselves. Number 2, the police also request that people, especially on the roads, follow lane discipline and road discipline. And third, and most importantly also, the fact that they use more of while they're using public transport also, they also calculate as to how much time they need to take, and they use peak times and try to work around it as well. These major factors also make changes.
Been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.